Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. I'm Alexandra Carter. We start with some breaking news and a live picture of Capitol Hill at this hour. Just a short time ago, a very powerful and moving moment on the steps there. Jeffrey Epstein survivors sharing their stories. CBS's Natalie Brand has those details for us.
We're in a sorority that none of us asked to join.
Accusers of the late Jeffrey Epstein, along with their families and advocates, are fighting for transparency.
He was an international human trafficker.
The women say they want the public to know what they endured.
Protect the vulnerable, not the powerful. Protect children and survivors.
The news conference comes as Republican Congressman Thomas Massie of Kentucky and Democratic Representative Ro Khanna of California are leading a bipartisan effort to try and force a vote requiring the Justice Department to turn over all files related to the case.
There is something that is rotten in Washington. Less than 1% of these files have been released.
The lawmakers are pressuring the Trump administration to disclose more information about the criminal probes and recently subpoenaed the Justice Department for Epstein records. Analysis by CBS News found much of the release had already been made public, but did include unseen surveillance video outside Epstein's jail cell on the night he died by suicide, as well as the disgraced financier's flight logs documenting travel with young women.
It's so hard to begin to heal knowing that there are people out there who know more about my abuse than I do.
House Speaker Mike Johnson was among the lawmakers who met privately with victims on Tuesday, calling them courageous.
There were tears in the room. There was outrage. It was both, I would describe it as heartbreaking and infuriating that justice has been delayed so long.
It is a cover-up of epic proportions.
Other lawmakers say the House Speaker and colleagues are not doing enough to bring transparency and accountability. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
And we're learning more about the possible deployment of the National Guard to Chicago. News 8 Now's Brooklyn Hein is in the newsroom with those details for us. Brooklyn.
There are several new developments today at noon. Reports indicate that Illinois police received its first contact about federal intervention on Saturday. The message came from Gregory Bovino, chief of the Border Patrol's California sector. Additionally, the New York Times is reporting that Homeland Security officials want to use Naval Station Great Lakes near Chicago for their operations. It has space for 250 workers, a tactical operations center, and storage for medical supplies and weapons like rubber bullets and tear gas.
We have the right to do it because I have an obligation to protect this country.
Chicago does not want troops on our streets.
And now the Milwaukee twist. According to the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel, the police union chief there would be open to help from the National Guard. Milwaukee is currently short 300 officers. And one more update, President Trump just spoke from the Oval Office, mentioning that New Orleans could also see the deployment of the National Guard. Reporting from the newsroom, Brooklyn Hein, News 8 Now.
Thank you for that update, Brooklyn. La Crosse's mayor, meanwhile, wants to shake up his office. Shondell Washington Spivey looking to replace his communications coordinator with the director of operations, costing $94,000 more per year. The role would handle daily operations, budgets, meetings, and serve as a liaison to Common Council. It comes as the city is discussing adding a city administrator. The Finance Committee will hear that proposal tomorrow night. If you're heading out for lunch at this hour, the Hungry Peddler is back open today. The restaurant closed back in July for some improvements, including new bathrooms, tables, chairs, and carpeting. They've also added new menu items like a French onion burger and soup flights.
Just time for the kitchen to come up to date. It's been sitting for a little bit. We brought everything up to new. We got the bathrooms going good too, and we decided to touch up the tables in the dining room. But it's just been time.
They're open till 2 this afternoon, then they'll be back open from 4 to 9 tonight. They're currently operating under temporary hours. You can find the schedule on their Facebook page.
Well, if you haven't spent any time outside today, you have noticed that it is much cooler. That cool air finally setting in, and it's going to stick around for at least a couple days out there. So definitely get ready for those fall-like temperatures. 63 right now in La Crosse, cloudy and breezy out there. Seeing wind gusts close to 25 miles an hour right now. Very similar conditions in Eau Claire, other than the fact that it's a tad bit chillier. 57 and cloudy. This is likely going to be the trend for much of the day, with temperatures not really changing around too much. Wind gusts today so far measuring most of the area around 25 to 30 miles an hour, although we will likely see a little bit of an uptick in the winds as we head into the afternoon hours. So it's still going to stay breezy throughout much of the day. High temperatures, not a whole lot of warming ahead of us, maybe getting into the low 60s for some of us. Folks further north even staying below 60 degrees. We have cooler temperatures sticking around all week long, so we'll have all the details on that coming up in a little bit.
We will see you then, Nicole. Thank you. Wisconsin's Department of Health launching a measles dashboard. It's on their website. It's updated twice a week, they say. Users will see the latest measles case counts, vaccination stats, hospitalizations, and deaths. There's also a section on symptoms and treatment. And a warning about gel manicures, specifically the chemical used in them called TPO. That is now banned in Europe. It reportedly can affect various hormones that allegedly could impact fertility. The U.S. hasn't banned TPO, but some salons are moving away from it.
Your next nail appointment is this week, and there's no suitable alternatives. It's okay. I wouldn't stress too much, but just long term, if this is something that someone's doing every 2 weeks or on a somewhat regular basis, it does have a cumulative effect.
With Europe setting the trend, some believe it's just a matter of time before U.S. regulators or consumers demand safer alternatives here as well. The Vatican is transforming the Pope's historic summer retreat into an eco-training center. Pope Leo XIV will open the center at Castel Gandolfo, closed to the public for 400 years. The space is now a hub for environmental education with schools, gardens, and workshops.
Inviting people who are Catholic and non-Catholic to be able to create this model together and give the world a sign of hope that the world can be different if we choose to work together to live the very things that we preach.
The Vatican hopes the Green Village will inspire world leaders to take climate action. Still ahead for us here at noon, a federal judge ruling Google won't have to sell off Chrome or Android in a major antitrust case. What that means for your internet experience. And tonight's Powerball jackpot is one for the record books. How much you could win after the break.
They say you can't buy happiness. Well, they probably haven't had a $5.99 breakfast with 2 pancakes, 2 strips of bacon, and a freshly cracked egg. The Great American Trio at Perkins, starting at $5.99. The comfort you crave.
Park Bank is working in your best interest, and we have something interesting for you. Savers, it's your turn. Let us pique your interest at Park Bank with 4.26% APY on 1-year CDs. Interested? Contact us at Park Bank. Member FDIC.
It's good to know your Touchstone Energy Cooperative is always there. For generations, we've powered the growth of our community. Today, our commitment is stronger than ever. To provide affordable energy you can depend on and keep you connected to what matters most, now and for generations to come. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Hi, Laura. New headphones?
Yeah, it's the snoring. I can't sleep.
I've got a solution for that. Meet me at Slumberland. I see you found the Tempur Ergo Smart Base. It provides a holistic sleep experience and snore response technology. It adjusts as soon as snoring is detected.
It works.
What?
You were talking in your sleep and said you're gonna buy me this smart base.
Yeah, I did. Slumberland's Labor Day sale event. Stop stressing, start sleeping.
Think carpets to go for back-to-school savings. During the back-to-school sale, all dorm room carpet remnants are on sale. Cut pile carpet starts at just $189 per square foot. In-store click-together laminate starts at just $349 per square foot. Ask about available 6-month financing. You can save big on whatever you want on your floor during the back-to-school sale going on now at Carpets to Go in Onalaska.
Park Bank is working in your best interest, and we have something interesting for you. There's a lot of interest in our money market accounts at 2.01% APY. Interested? Contact us at Park Bank. Member FDIC.
Before you head out for a long day, take some time to stop and smell the pancakes. Also eat them. That's even better. The Great American Trio at Perkins, starting at $5.99. The comfort you crave.
Welcome back. In our consumer news, Google emerging from a major antitrust case intact for just $2 million of Americans, or for just $2, that is, millions of Americans can take another shot at winning the billion-dollar Powerball jackpot. And McDonald's is offering a magic door to BTS fans. CBS News' Jesse Mitchell has the latest business news headlines from New York.
A federal judge has ruled that Google will not have to sell off its Chrome browser or Android. The landmark decision was part of a major federal antitrust lawsuit brought by the Justice Department, alleging that the tech giant stifled competition by entering into multi-billion-dollar deals to make its search engine the default on smartphones and other devices. The judge said selling off parts of the company would be incredibly messy and highly risky, though he did put some restrictions on how Google conducts its payments, and he ordered the company to share data with qualified competitors. Google has expressed concerns about data sharing and its effects on user privacy. A DOJ lawyer called the ruling a major win for the American people. Tonight, Powerball players have another chance to become a billionaire. The $1.3 billion jackpot is the 5th largest in the game's history, with a cash value of almost $600 million. And BTS fans can also feel like winners at McDonald's. Starting today, the chain's Happy Meals will feature Tiny Tan figurines. The characters are based on members of the popular K-pop group. This week, McDonald's also announced the return of its lower-cost extra value menu starting September 8th. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Jesse Mitchell.
Still ahead, how exposure to smoking could impact you and your children, and cases of one of the most common types of cancer are increasing. First, we'll take a live look at what's happening on Wall Street. Stay with us. We're back after this.
Your life, your money, your way. Ultra's A+ accounts are made for you. No monthly fees, no minimum balance, no hassle. Now that's something to dance about. What are you waiting for? Open an account online today.
Bring timeless beauty and function into your home with locally handcrafted cabinets from Buyer Cabinets. We'll blend your own style with expert craftsmanship for cabinets built to last a lifetime. Kitchens, baths, mantles, and laundry rooms. If you can dream it, we can build it. Buyer Cabinets in West Salem.
Experience the value of a clear, beautiful property with Red Cedar Line and Lot Clearing. With 40-plus years experience in the forestry industry, we take great care to preserve the integrity of your land. From fence and property lines to easement and right-of-way, we clear lines and lots of all types. Family-owned and operated, Red Cedar Line and Lot Clearing will work with you to build a comprehensive estimate and assist you in all your agricultural maintenance needs. So contact us today.
Bring timeless beauty and function into your home with locally handcrafted cabinets from Buyer Cabinets. We'll blend your own style with expert craftsmanship for cabinets built to last a lifetime. Kitchens, baths, mantles, and laundry rooms. If you can dream it, we can build it. Buyer Cabinets in West Salem.
Looking for a new ride? At Ultra, we know some family members are pickier than others. Apply today at driveultra.org and find a ride that makes everyone happy. No payments for 90 days. Driver tested, puppy approved. Ultra Federal Credit Union.
Feels like coming home.
I'm ready, and I'm on time. Our show, it's a place to share your stories, to laugh, to get weird. Don't move. You know that feeling when you find your people and everything just clicks? Come join us. We saved you a seat.
Drew returns September 8th.
In our medical news today, prostate cancer rates are on the rise in this country. A report by the American Cancer Society found rates have been increasing 3% per year between 2014 and 2021 after years of declines. The statistics also show mortality rates for black men are twice as high compared to white men. Prostate cancer is the most common cancers among all men. And despite the ongoing fentanyl crisis, most pharmacies don't sell opioid addiction treatment medications. University of Southern California researchers found buprenorphine was only available at 39% of U.S. pharmacies. That medication eases opioid cravings and withdrawal symptoms. It's also much less likely to be sold in Black and Latino neighborhoods. Study authors say lawmakers need to make addiction treatments more accessible. And a father's childhood exposure to smoking could impact his own children decades later. A study in the British Medical Journal found children whose fathers were exposed to smoking as kids were more likely to develop COPD. Researchers say exposure to harmful substances could alter genes that get passed to future generations. Something to keep in mind. As we head to break, we'll take a live look outside from City Cam 8. Looking a little windy out there. Nicole's in next with our forecast.
Hurry, it's the Labor Day patio closeout at Home Seasonal Concepts. Up to 75% off select floor models. When they're gone, they're gone. Seat pads from just $19.99. Patio umbrellas starting at $69.99. Protective covers up to 50% off while supplies last at Home Seasonal Concepts.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. Starting wage for laborers is $21 per hour with a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience but a great attitude? Then apply today. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
Save big with an 11% rebate on everything for your next project. Mastercraft has been making high-quality doors for more than 50 years. Choose from our huge in-stock selection, or you can design your door your way. In-store and on Menards.com. With so many styles and finish options to choose from, you're sure to find a door that's perfect for you. Get this steel exterior door for only $299.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Oh man.
Yard work piling up? Gear up for fall with great deals on select mowers, UVs, and compact tractors.
We need a bigger crew. Bad day to be a leaf pile.
Gear up for fall now through September 30th.
Conquer every task on your list. Visit Tractor Central, take a seat, and see for yourself why nothing runs like a deer. Start now at TractorCentral.com.
It's the Labor Day mattress sale at Home Sleep Express. Get up to an extra 15% off sale prices plus 3-year special financing on quality mattress brands including Luxuria and Thomas Cole Sleep during the Labor Day mattress sale going on now at Home Sleep Express.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Well, going into this afternoon, we're definitely sitting much cooler than we were yesterday. It was actually pretty nice out yesterday, and in my opinion, it's pretty nice out today as far as temperatures go, but it is quite different than where we were yesterday. It's still right now only sitting at about 63 in La Crosse, 57 in Eau Claire, thanks to that cold front that passed through last night. Now it's well to our south, but it's really giving much of our friends across the upper Midwest a little bit of a brutal awakening now as we go into this month of September. It is into meteorological fall now, and it's feeling like it out there. It's likely going to feel like it for a couple more days out there. Folks to the south, that was still holding on to the 80s, so a good sign that summer temperatures are still around. We'll likely have another wave of it coming, even possibly going into next week. Also today, going to be quite windy out there, really for the rest of the end of this week. It's going to stay windy, seeing winds blowing out of the chilly northwest and blowing around 15, 20 miles an hour. That's why we're seeing a lot of those wind gusts closer to 30 miles per hour across the area. So a tad breezy, staying cloudy for the rest of the day, and again on the cooler side, going to look even cooler as we go into the overnight period and looking towards tomorrow morning. Look at these overnight lows: 45 when you wake up in the morning in La Crosse, 40 in Eau Claire, even some folks more into west central Wisconsin getting below 40 degrees. Once we get into the mid to upper 30s, that's when we start to see the potential for some isolated areas of frost. Definitely not a hard freeze or really an overall freeze by any means, but we could see some frozen dew out there when you wake up in the morning, something to be aware of. Otherwise, tomorrow's highs somewhat similar to where we're at today, if not a tad bit cooler. 65 for tomorrow in La Crosse, 60 degrees in Eau Claire, and then we'll have some additional rainfall moving in overnight. Tomorrow morning definitely looking like the coolest of the week ahead. We'll likely have some breaks in the cloud coverage too, and that could cause some discrepancies in how cold we actually get. Remember, if there's no clouds in the sky, then all of that warmth the minimal amount of warmth that we're really getting today leaves into the atmosphere, and it makes it a tad bit chillier near the surface. So because of that, going into tomorrow morning, frost is possible, again, mainly for folks into west central Wisconsin. Everybody else should be in the clear since we're staying in the 40s, and maybe a slight chance that we get it as we go into the weekend mornings. Otherwise, it's looking fairly unlikely because typically we don't see the frost quite this early on, but definitely not insanely unusual when we have these types of temperatures around. As we go into tomorrow, then it's going to be staying fairly quiet during the day, a little bit breezy again and cool, but as we go into the evening hours, starting to see some showers passing through the area. Most of this will be coming into the overnight period, so again around 10 p.m. Into around 2 to 3 in the morning. Pretty quick batch of rain, even though it was fairly widespread. Because it's moving so quickly, we're really not expecting a lot of rain totals, and the good news is a lot of it should be out of the area already once we wake up in the morning for Friday. So here's a look at those rain totals. Again, a big swath of rain, but because it's only going to last for just a couple hours, really only expecting about a quarter, maybe up to half an inch. If we get any thunderstorm activity within that rain, it would really be just a general thunderstorm, possibly upping the rain totals just slightly, but overall everybody should be looking to stay less than about a half an inch once you wake up Friday morning. Otherwise, going into the weekend, still on the chillier side, starting to see some signs of warming though as we go into next week. Also for the weekend, looking like the winds should actually die down a little bit too, so it'll be a more enjoyable, brisk temperature out there rather than having to deal with all this wind too. So yeah, fall is sticking around for this week.
And the sun will be out for the weekend, right? So that's good too. All right, good for fall activities. I guess I'm going to start embracing it. I have no other choice.
That's all you can do, yeah.
Thanks, Nicole. Coming up, a 5-year-old's independence streak leads to an unexpected Chick-fil-A visit. We'll show you how it ended when we come back.
It's Plinko month at Wesco Home. Come play and unlock your discount. Up to 30% off all furniture and mattresses. Play to save on the comfort you've been dreaming of. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. And tell them Peyton sent you.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality, local meat. Purchase a minimum of 25 pounds of 90% lean ground beef for $6.69 per pound or 85% for $6.49 per pound. Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
Protect your home with Tundra seamless gutters and gutter helmet from Asher Lassen Exteriors. Our highly trained technicians can install the complete water management system for your home with our exclusive custom gutters, gutter helmet, and helmet heat. Gutter helmet is filter free, so it will never clog, guaranteeing you'll never clean your gutters again. Use promo code 20 and receive up to 20% off your entire project. Plus no money down, no payments, and no interest for up to 12 months. Connect with the Asher team today and request a free, no obligation consultation at goasher.com or call us at 888-GO-ASHER.
At Ultra Federal Credit Union, we have a fair number of employees that travel quite a bit. Our employees' time is probably our most valuable asset at the credit union. Respecting their time is important, so convenience, getting in and out, ease of travel is probably our #1 priority, followed by the economics of it. We look at the La Crosse Regional Airport as being very convenient. You do not have the mileage expense, the parking expense, the additional hotel expense, the overnight travel, so that's why we consider coming out of here.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality, local meat. Now's the time to stock up with our fall bundle. Call and order yours today. Eat healthy, shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
It's Plinko month at Wesco Home. Come play and unlock your discount. Up to 30% off all furniture and mattresses. Play to save on the comfort you've been dreaming of. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. And tell them Peyton sent you.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, if you think you like Chick-fil-A, listen to this. A 5-year-old Florida boy decided to grab breakfast at 1. Here's the problem. He didn't tell his parents. Staff quickly called the sheriff, and his body cam caught the whole thing. You can see William enjoying a little Chick-fil-A. He was eventually reunited with his parents. Good news there. And no word if William's big breakfast adventure came with a side of punishment. Looks like he went there without any shoes also. And Nicole is back with a final check of our weather when we come back after the break.
Lacrosse seniors helped build Oktoberfest. Now there's one made just for you. Benedictine Living. Lacrosse has curated a special Oktoberfest open house with you in mind, plus a rare sneak peek at featured assisted living apartments. Scan the QR code now or visit blclacrosse.org to RSVP.
Maxwell White wants you to love your water. Preventative maintenance helps to keep the love going. Maxwell White can get your equipment running right so it can last longer and save you money. Call Maxwell White today. Water conditioning done right.
I'm standing here at the warehouse this morning where some 30 to 40 installers depart every morning. You've been thinking about new windows. I've been thinking about new windows for over 40 years. And my promise to you is that these fine installers that leave here every morning install the finest windows available in the market today. Expert installation, always at a good value. If you're looking for new replacement windows, today would be a great day to reach out to the board store and set up a prompt free estimate.
At Vernon Memorial Healthcare, we believe in your birth, your way. From prenatal visits to postpartum care, we provide continuous support, respect your birth plan, and ensure a smooth transition from pregnancy to parenthood. With expert lactation consultants and a comforting home-like environment, we're here for you before, during, and after delivery. Vernon Memorial Healthcare, where your journey is in caring hands.
At Maxwell White, we want you to love your water. Clean and clear water free from bad taste and odors. The water professionals at Maxwell White will test your water and evaluate any existing equipment, providing the best solutions for you and your family. Call Maxwell White today. Water conditioning done right.
Lacrosse seniors helped build Oktoberfest. Now there's one made just for you. Benedictine Living. Lacrosse has curated a special Oktoberfest open house with you in mind, plus a rare sneak peek at featured assisted living apartments. Scan the QR code now or visit blclacrosse.org to RSVP.
Miss a story or need to watch it again? Find them all on the News 8 Now app.
Well, if you're heading out for a little afternoon pick-me-up, you might want to grab a pumpkin spice latte, maybe an extra large, because the pumpkin spice level today is off the chart. These temperatures are looking more like the middle of October, and I'm a fan of it. I do really want one last round of summer just to say goodbye, because as we were saying, once you get into these kind of temperatures, there's no going back. It's only down from here.
We know Mr. Winter is on his way.
Yeah, we can hold off a little bit for that. But these temperatures, these are nice.
We'll take it with an extra large pumpkin spice too. What can go wrong? All right. Thank you, Nicole, and thanks for joining us. We will see you back here tonight. Until then, enjoy your Wednesday.